I was going, people. AEW All In is going on right now, but I'm going to get into this Collision review. If you hear something in the background, that's my AC because I'm in Georgia and it's hot as you know what, as I stated before. So, Collision started off with a six-man tag. Eddie Kingston, Penta, and Orange Cassidy defeated Kip Sabian, Butcher Blade. Match was decent. The match ended with uh, Eddie hitting Kip with a back fist. Then Penta hit him in the Made in Japan. And while he set up for the Made in Japan, Orange Cassidy came in, Orange Punch, pin 1, 2, 3. Afterwards, BBC or BCC, yeah, BCC, I don't know if I say that, but BCC and Ortiz and I forgot the other guy's name. I'm sorry, Ortiz and uh, it, uh, Ortiz and I'm just gonna skip past that. They talk about how they're gonna beat them at all out, and that Eddie Kingston, he never takes responsibility for why people turn on him. It's always their fault. It's never his fault. Santana and Ortiz, but yeah, man, it is kind of random to throw Ortiz and Santana here last minute, but I guess they're kind of continuing the storyline of when Ortiz turned his back on Eddie, so it kind of makes sense that Ortiz and Santana would stick together and go against that. Looking forward to that. Oh yeah, also Eddie Kingston just breaks out of the ring. He goes to the back. He's like trying to find them, and he's like grabs cameraman and he's like, "Hey, you know where he is? Tell me where he is." And then he cuts a promo talking about, "Look, John Moxley, stay out of my way. We're friends. Don't get in my way when I'm trying to deliver violence." He said he's going to beat up Wheeler. He's going to beat up Santana and Ortiz. He's not even surprised that they turned on him, but he's going to save a special place for Claudio. The hatred between him and Claudio, it is something. I mean, long lasting, even before AEW started, hatred. So that's pretty good stuff right there. Moving on past that, let's see. The Dark Order, was it Silver and Reynolds defeated Andretti and Darius. I enjoyed this one. I think Andretti and Martin, they were good as a tag team, and especially when Darius, his brother, comes back. I wonder how he's going to be reacting. Like, because he broke his leg, he's going to be the same Dante Martin. Are they going to go after the three-way championship, the three-man championship? Is there going to be some kind of character development, or is it just going to be business as usual? A lot of unanswered questions on this one, but Reynolds and Silver, they end up hitting Martin with the Dark Order combo in the corner, 1, 2, 3. And I know they said something about how Dark Order are doing this more serious persona. I kind of don't believe it. Even after that match they had against the Righteous, they're still doing silly stuff, man. Like, either fully commit to it or don't. Like, I love John Silver, but the whole "I'm Jack, bro" is, come on, bro. You just went through a match that was just like one of the most dauntingest matches of your career, and you're still hitting "I'm Jack, bro." And the whole point of the story was you don't take things seriously, but you're. I'm gonna just move on. I'm not gonna go that deep on it, but let's see, Big Bill beat up a jobber, and then Reed starts hitting with the belt. Okay, cool story, bro. Willow Nightingale defeated Robin Renegade, and I would say this: the Renegades, man, talk about growth from when I first saw them to now. The Renegade sisters were trash. I'm not gonna lie. Like anytime I saw them on, what was it, Dark, and they were on there, just okay, whatever. Now you kind of want to see them get more shine, like either the AEW, the NWA Women's title, the Women's Tag Team titles, or if they could come to WWE as a package deal. The Women's division at WWE doesn't really have too many real solid women's tag teams. Most of them are just thrown together. But that's getting too far. But the match right here, For the most part, it was Robin keeping Nightingale docile until the very end. The end comes. Nightingale's on the apron. She gets tripped up. Uh, Robin tries to suplex Willow on the outside. Her sister joins in for some reason. Both of them get suplexed, and then Willow hits the uh, Doctor Bomb on Robin, gets the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Then you have a segment where Ruby challenges Chris Statlander for the title at All In, which is taking place a week after. Look, like when I heard, when I heard that All In is happening like a week after All Out, like I was like, oh, that's not right. Like, should they be pushed back like a couple of months, and they're just randomly throwing stuff at whatever. Then Chris Statlander, very impressive in the ring. On the mic, she needs a manager. Like, it was like very all over the place, disjointed. But yeah. Let's see. Keith Lee beat Ziggy Dice. Yeah. I mean, look, I'll say this right here. Ziggy Dice, he's a great character. He could be a great asset for AEW given the right circumstances, but come on, who else didn't think that Keith Lee was going to win this match? No swerves, no nothing. Just Keith Lee continuing his Keith Lee-ness, like just it's just simple stuff. Then you had the 8-man tag match, all-star 8-man tag match with Samoa Joe on commentary. First of all, let me say that Jim Ross, even at his age and all the health problems he has, he's talking on commentary. It's some of the best stuff. Like, I do understand they want to save Jim Ross for like special events or special matches or whatever. But they have 3 shows. They have Collision. They have Collision, Rampage, and Dynamite. Can we please find a way? Sorry, the AC is kind of like making me yawn. Could we please find a way to get Jim Ross weekly on television, if that's possible? And Samoa Joe was good on commentary too, like his little funny puns and like aggression. That was cool. But the match was CM Punk, Darby, and Sting. I forgot who was the other guy. Who was the other guy? Oh yeah, and Hook versus defeating Jay White, Swerve, which I definitely need to see Swerve. If CM Punk can get past Samoa Joe, Swerve versus CM Punk, that should happen somewhere down the line. Also, Brian Cage and Luchasaurus. So it was an 8-man tag. You know, we see the multi-man matches before. You know how it is. The bad guys start off early in the beginning, and then somewhere down the line, everybody hits their finishers. The end comes with CM Punk hitting Brian Cage with the go to sleep. And then right in front of Samoa Joe, using Samoa Joe's Coquina clutch and winning the match. And the stipulation was Samoa Joe couldn't interfere with the match or risk losing his match shot. So after the match is ended, Samoa Joe says, "Oh, well, I think the fight's ended. Am I right, gentlemen?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, it has." And Samoa Joe just bolts and runs after CM Punk, and it starts a whole melee brawl and everything like that. Even Jack Perry comes out to attack Hook. You got Sting hitting Swerve with a chair. There's all sorts of chaos going around here. It was fun. It was fun for what it was. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and process the video, start watching the back end of All In, and then I'll put a review out for that one. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. And peace out.